The world is seeing an unparalleled rise in marketing and distribution of smokeless tobacco products. This is how it began. At the turn of the century, fledgling tobacco companies used the beginnings of advertising to sell a product, smokeless tobacco, otherwise known as snuff or chew. Swept from the floors of cigarette factories, this loose-leaf tobacco made its way into the hands of Americans. With names like Little Katie, Climax, and Carolina Belle, women were often depicted in ads carrying home pails of snuff. They used a feminine touch to sell a product. As its popularity grew, so did its packaging. Placing it in containers such as lunch boxes, tin cans, and tubes made it more alluring to the public. They even went so far as showing children enjoying a chew. With key phrases like "sun cured," it didn't take long for the idea of smokeless tobacco to stick as a reward for a hard day's work. They even used the Sultan of Swat, Babe Ruth himself, to pinch hit for their product. With the allure of freedom, ruggedness, and the great outdoors, many brands used the backdrop of Western ideology to increase sales among potential consumers. It worked. By showing people hunting, fishing, and playing sports, the deceptive practitioners of the marketing machine learned how to reach people of every nationality and gender. They no longer relied on the addictive nature of tobacco to sell products, but instead struck at the basic fiber of human nature, the ego. With terms such as bolder, stronger, and tougher, the industry uses psychology to combat scientific truth about smokeless tobacco. From Venezuela to India, Sweden and beyond, the far-reaching arm of global marketing has transcended any possible level of constraint and shows no signs of slowing down. With images of couples enjoying snuff and individuals enticing unsuspecting consumers to fit in, these advertisements use their appealing subliminal images to encourage people into trying this harmful product. Using repeated words like super amari and excellent snuff, worldwide consumers become trapped in the glamorous quality of this deadly product. Now the tobacco industry is using a double-edged sword in marketing. Smokeless tobacco is being portrayed as an alternative to cigarette smoking. They entice you to have a pinch when you can't smoke. Advertisements like this one from India say, when you can't light up, go for the snuff. Frequently, ads are becoming more and more conducive to this type of marketing. These concepts are relatively new, but by adding the phrases, when you can't smoke, serves two purposes. Now they can mention their smokeless tobacco and their cigarettes in the same breath. This type of advertising is more deadly than the original. There's an all-out advertising blitz, placing their products on race cars, lawn chairs, baseball caps, t-shirts, keychains, coins, and numerous other products. But the real truth behind smokeless tobacco is hidden. From the first warning signs of cancer to the devastating health effects it causes, those individuals whose lives have been touched by smokeless tobacco will never be the same. Some of them have paid the ultimate price, their own lives. These images show the real truth behind smokeless tobacco. The devastation this product causes has brought the world to a boiling point. No longer can we sit back and watch life after life be ruined. It leaves a trail of cancer and sickness wherever it goes. But the positive messages are beginning to weave their way into our lives. Where once professional athletes were used to sell this deadly product, they are now turning a new leaf by dedicating themselves to being positive role models. Let's work together to send a message that today's youth are no longer going to be targets of the marketing machine. Remember that smokeless does not mean harmless.